Well, morning campers, although it's the afternoon. We had fantastic breakfast thanks to Roadwalk. She did all the cooking. Fluffy helped out preparing stuff, and I cleaned up the place because I couldn't take it. All the dishes in the kitchen. So I was on clean-up duties because I couldn't work under those conditions. But anyway, we had a super full English breakfast and it was fantastic. And you're not going to believe this. There was so much food. We had so much food. We couldn't even finish it. So that was quite something. But anyway, I don't want to be too hard on the hostel, but I have to say it appeared that the hostel has a bunch of people who are living there permanently, who also appear to be the hosts. Not that they weren't nice to us, but you know. Anyway, they have a lot of hosts, and it would appear that they are all living there. I don't know if that's the case or not. And like I said, in my opinion, we left the kitchen better than we found it, which is, I think, is nice thing that we did, even though we made a lot of mess. There was this couple there from BC. They had booked for 2 nights. Then they were told this morning, you know what? No, sorry, you'll have to leave. You're only actually booked for 1 night. But they were under the impression they were booked for 2 nights. I mean, the organization isn't that great. You know, we had trouble yesterday with the website. We had trouble contacting them. You know, and then eventually we did get a hold of them, then we went there, and you know, that's kind of how it went. Would I stay there again? Probably not. I hate to say that, but no, we wouldn't. And I think all three of us are in agreement on that. We wouldn't stay there again. And you know what? We're pretty easygoing people. We're hikers. We've been living in a tent, you know, for months here. Yeah, so anyway, that was the hostel in Salida. So it's what was it called, Fluffy?
Simple Lodge.
The Simple Lodge. That's the one. Because there are 2 hostels. There's another hostel in Salida. But where we stayed was the Simple Lodge. So, like I said, it's unfortunate that I don't want to be all negative, you know. But yeah, it just, like I said, it just wasn't for us. Let's put it that way. So that was that. Here we are, Monarch Pass Trailhead, on our way. We were very lucky. We got a ride from, well, Spick and Span, we call them, but they're not really called Spick and Span. But
Spick and Space Jam.
Spick and Space Jam, and it was Ryan's dad. Gave us a lift. Gonna be on YouTube. See ya. Now we gotta walk up the road. That's good to break in my shoes. Now look at all these signs. Look at all this information. Eh? Wow. That's cool. We got some weather here though. Look at this. Ooh, my! We might get some liquid sunshine later. Here we are. Now we got a trail. And got a pretty nice view too. This is nice. Really enjoying this. Of course, we're just started. And we're full of food. Full of energy. But, yeah. And we'll see if the weather holds. Look at that. I forgot to order my mat, that's the only thing. Oh! we'll see how it goes. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I figured that was pretty nice view. And so far, the sunshine is shining. So check this out, guys. This is really something. This is a snowmobile cabin, primarily, but it's open for everybody. I know the sign is a little, it's Hutchinson and Burnett cabin. I think we can sort of see. I mean, you know, and I'll show you the cabin. This is really cool. Really cool. I mean, look at this. And the snowmobilers use in the winter. It's open to anybody to use, you know, in the summer here. I mean, it's beautiful. I'll show you the inside here in a minute. But, you know, it's like a real log cabin. Well, it's a real log cabin. And look at that. And then you got an outhouse, or I think they call them pit toilets. You got a pit toilet right there. Obviously, they've been doing some work here. Clearing probably for the snowmobiles and stuff. But this is like so cool. Very cool. And, you know, got a trailer here. I'm not sure what that's. Maybe just for storage for the snowmobilers. And here's the Colorado snowmobile safety tips and winter train, you know. Fly swatter, in case we have any flies. We're not worried about flies. It's mice we're worried about. They'll eat our... And inside here, oh look. Roebuck is doing her hanging up. My stuff is hanging up outside. We got like 3 beds in here. Funny enough, there's 3 of us and there's 3 beds. Perfect.
3 days.
And I got double mattresses. I got my, and then this, which we're not gonna light. It's a wood burning stove because we don't really need it. And yeah, they have Heart of the Rockies Snowmobile Club. Okay. You know, please enjoy.
What you doing?
They got wood all chopped up here. Look at that. Wood all chopped up for the winter. I mean, it's just super nice. I mean, I think this is going to be my spot. I have two mattresses now. It's good. I mean, I just think this is fantastic. You know, really is. And then this is the sign for the door. You know, nothing unreasonable there. You know, here's some do's and don'ts. If this cabin you use, please don't build a big fire. Pack your trash. Please sweep and close the door. Put out the fire. That's pretty easy, you know. So yeah, first time I've ever been in a real log cabin. Hi guys. Well, I got a story for you guys. We got to the cabin. You know what? We were really lucky. Because we got there and then we were humming and hawing if we were going to stay. And then we said, yeah, we're going to stay. So we stayed. And then like 11 people showed up. 11 hikers. All at the cabin. Not all at once in the one good big group, but like 2 or 3. Yeah. So we got the cabin. Of course, we were willing to share, but there wasn't a lot of room in there. So Miss America, who, if you remember, is from Canada, she slept on the floor with us. And yeah, there was going to be another guy. He was going to sleep, but then he saw a dead mouse. He said, yeah, I think I'll sleep in my tent. We didn't mind the dead mouse, actually. It never moved, so it was good. So we were good with that. We thought, and if any other mouses come in, they're going to see another dead mouse, and they'll say, yeah, this maybe isn't such a good place to be. That's kind of what we figured. So anyway, that dead mouse didn't bother us. And then, so we stayed there the night. Actually, it was super nice. It was warm. We had these beds, these metal frame beds, and mine was a little sketchy. I didn't realize that they were folded up, so I was it moved.
And I thought, oh, what's going on here? And then I was kind of rocking it to make sure it was still steady. And then these guys were like, Andy, the bed's going to collapse. It's a fold-out bed. So I was like, oh. So anyway, I didn't quite get it fixed, but it was okay. So that was last night. So we had a good sleep. It was really nice in there. Yeah, so anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. That was our day yesterday. We had a really good day. We got 10 miles in, actually, to the cabin, which was pretty good considering the time we left. And, you know, we got our resupply done, all that stuff. It was a good day. We got back on the trail, and now, well, actually, I can't tell you right now, because we're still on yesterday. This is yesterday's video, although it's today. I know that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it just helps me keep everything in order. So anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys had a good day. Hope you had a good night. And it's good night for me. Good night.